hopefully I've convinced you about the importance of drawing. What you need to do to get better is to do it, to just draw. You can approach that any number of ways, but the main thing is to do it. If you're in a sport or you're a musician or a lot of these other highly skilled activities, you do it every day. You know, like if you're a soccer player or something, right? They're gonna like do a practice one day and then they'll do drills and then they'll do like workouts and then they'll have matches and that sort of thing, right? So and you'll break it up and you'll do different things. If you're a bodybuilder, you got to work out all the time. If you're a runner, you got to run all the time. If you're a musician, right, you got to write music, make music. You got to do your chords and scales. And I don't do music, but it's something you have to do all the time, and that's the main thing. So you can even do it, brainlessly to some degree if you'd like just doing doodles. I always even suggest to students, like, go ahead and just doodle while I'm talking because maybe you'll just doodle about what's happening around you and it might help reaffirm, what you're learning because you're also doing it physically now. Um, when you do draw though, if you want to get better quicker and really, push yourself, there's really two forms that I would really kind of argue. One is long form drawings, and that's like your finished artwork that, you tie it down, you make it like perfect. You might do some shading, things like that. You really try to get anatomy right, and perspective correct, and maybe think about composition to some extent. That's your long form drawing. You're probably familiar with those. You probably have done those in previous art classes. The other is gesture drawing, and gesture drawing are just really quick sketches, generally from life of, generally like people and animals and things like that. It's extremely important in 2D animation. It's one of those things that you see all the time. I'm going to talk about that one in more detail in the next module page. So just wait for that.